Hello, it's Rob from Fountain Pen Journey with a pen mail video as promised. Few things to get through today, so I've got a few boxes. They're all quite big. So what I'll do is I'll just kind of shuffle these out of the way and start with these two. So the excitement's building because I have a vague idea about what these are, but it's been quite a while since I bought these. Decent packaging, always good to see decent packaging. And these are second-hand pens, by the way. So sell at various sellers on eBay. And you shall see what I have got out of that box in a moment. There we go. Well, it's obviously a Ferrari. There we go. Schaefer. So this is the, I can't even remember the name of it. Anyway. Schaefer box. Slide that off. Schaefer box, Ferrari box, there we go. And this pen is second hand, but the seller has, as I do, kept all the original packaging. There we go, white dot, Schaefer, Ferrari. It's got the Ferrari, get this the right way up for you. Try and get that to focus, there we go. Ferrari logo. I already have a Schaefer Tyrannis Ferrari pen, but didn't have this one, and I do quite like them. They are rather nice looking, obviously red Ferrari styled pens. Came with a couple of Schaefer cartridges and the care guide in various languages, so very, very nice. We'll look forward to using that later. I will be doing pen reviews of all of these pens, but obviously this week I have spent most of today cleaning out my everyday carry fountain pens that I use at home, and these will all go into my pen rotation, and once they've been in there for a while and I've had a chance to use them all, then I shall do reviews of them. So next box. Hope everyone's alright in these difficult times. I mean, I've got the week off still, so I'm enjoying being able to use my pens and actually get to grips with getting things like this all sorted so that I can enjoy using my new pens. Now, I know that the current situation has, well, originated in and also stopped a lot of goods from China, including fountain pens. But I have some Chinese fountain pens now. Once again, these are all second hand. So cheap Chinese fountain pens, great big lot, which I shall go through in a moment. I shall show you what they are. Okay, first pen. This is the pen that actually attracted me in this this particular auction. And this pen is Chinese. It's a pseudo cloisonné. Probably mispronounced that completely, but this was apparently a fountain pen, souvenir fountain pen from the Beijing Olympics in 2008. And it's got pandas and bamboo leaves on it. And quite honestly, I just thought it's something that I really should have in my collection. I'm assuming, yep, that's not a screw cap. So, there we go. Strangely, sort of, can't remember. It's very similar to the Fullywan pen that I reviewed recently, that nib. It's quite unusual, and it's rather a nicely designed and ornate pen. A bit dubious as to how the actual quality of the writing experience will be, because it is a souvenir pen, but it is rather attractive, and certainly don't have anything quite like that in my collection. Next one is, now I'll have to have a quick look at this pen before I show it to you, because I need to make sure I'm talking about the right thing. I think that this is a Bauer, so a Chinese pen. I'm pretty certain it's a Bauer, even though I'm not seeing any sort of logos or anything on there. Anyway, Bauer fountain pen. Just have a quick check and see if I've got any information about the actual model number. I'm sure it's been listed. No, nothing. But nice deep colours to this metallic looking Bauer fountain pen, which has actually got quite a nice biggish nib on there, so that's an attractive fountain pen. I've had mixed experience of Bauer fountain pens. I find some of them are okay and some of them are absolutely terrible. So what else have we got? I'll leave that one till last. This next one, I believe this pen is a Luoshi fountain pen, another Chinese brand. Don't actually have any Luoshi pens, so this is an unusual one for my collection. We have got a design of some sort on the cap, which appears to be a sort of pelican, phoenix, dragon thing. Some Chinese writing on the clip. The barrel is black, but it's got this sort of grey marbling in as well. So there's the Luoshi fountain pen. Interesting looking pen. And this last one is not a Chinese fountain pen. This is a Wallety Airmail by Wallety. So this is an Indian fountain pen. Once again, haven't got any of these. Now, the stuff that came in this box, this is basically the instructions, because this is an eyedropper only fountain pen. So it's come with a plastic pipette and a small tub, which I guess contains silicone grease, so that this pen can be eyedroppered. So it's quite a smallish fountain pen. I don't know, it's actually not a bad size. It feels very comfortable, and it's got that it's got a bit of that Noodler's Ahab smell to the resin, the green resin. It's not strong, but it is there. There's plenty of gold embellishment on this. So let's just have a quick look at the pen. Yep, I mean, it is what it is, and I will do a full review of this in due course. It's nice to see that the pen has got an ink window, because it is actually opaque. It's very nice, this acrylic or resin, whatever it is. You can see the Wallety logo there. And this is all, I mean, there's no chatoyancy or anything, but it's nicely sort of marbled green resin, acrylic, whatever it is, with this clear, rather large clear ink window. You can see that's all the way around. That's very, very nice. And this unscrews, and plenty of threads. That's nice to see. Threads look pretty decent as well. And I mean, this for an eyedropper, this is going to hold a lot of ink. It's not the biggest capacity eyedropper barrel I've ever seen, but that is still going to hold a lot of ink. So screw that back on there. Yep. Nice pen. Very, very nice pen. So, very happy with those. Nice bargain there. Oh, which one to go for? Go with this one. This one. Now, this was quite a bargain. I don't often even bother looking at certain auctions on eBay. There's certain sellers that I follow. This was one of those sellers. And quite honestly, some of their stuff can be a little bit on the pricey side. And some of the stuff isn't. Now, I've got a lot of respect for this seller because I've had a lot of dealings with them on my Twitter channel, if you like, Twitter feed, and they're very good at responding. They like a lot of my tweets, things like that. They are called Yesteryear's fountain pens over in Germany, and they actually did a giveaway late last year, which I entered and won, and I got a whole load of goodies, and I did do a pen mail about that, which I'll try and link down below. Now, this is a pain to get into. It's well packed. Now, this was an absolute bargain. Some of their stuff isn't, to be honest. I look at it and I go, yep, really interested in buying that, and then you see what the price is at, and it's a definite no. But this one really, really was. Okay, I've got some stuff going on here. Hang on, what's this say? Thank you sincerely for your confidence in us, Yesteryear's fountain pens. There is a spare nib attached to it, so that's quite something. It's quite nice to have a spare nib, and I'm guessing that I have some ink in here because it was sold with some ink. Right, all sorts of stuff. Right, we've got a couple of ink cartridges in a nice little bag. What's this? This is... right, okay. Sample of ink. This is Montblanc Petrol Blue. Comes in another nice little bag, so a little sample vial of Petrol Blue. And what's this? This is another little wrapped parcel, which I'm assuming isn't the pen. I'm very excited about this because this is a pen I've completely never even heard of, never seen it, and it looked great. Okay, here it is. Here's the pen. It comes with a pen pouch. There's a leather pen pouch as well. Very nice. So, I'll give you a teaser. Let's chuck some of the paper out of the way. I'll give you a teaser of what this pen is and why I'm so excited about it. Recognise that? Yep, it's a Montblanc. This is my first Montblanc, and my God, it was damn cheap. It's been serviced. This is a Montblanc Turbo. Now, from what I can gather, everyone goes for the high-end Montblancs, which cost God knows how many £100. I think it's the 149, is it? The really popular one. people seem to love it, and some people seem to say, well, you know, it's not really worth the money. And nobody ever seems to have ever mentioned the Turbo. And this is, in my view, looking along the same sort of design aesthetics, same sort of 20th century, late 20th century, 1960s, 70s design. This is the Montblanc Turbo. So we're looking at a very, very nice brushed steel finish. Obviously the Montblanc logo on the top and on the bottom finials there. Got a ball clip on this single piece of wire, which is very, very nice. That's very good tension on that clip. I'm not entirely sure what these things are down here. I'm assuming they might be to hold on the cap. Is this an unscrew? No, it's a pop off. There we go. Right, so here's the pen. Focus. So it's quite a long winged nib, which is unusual. It's very Lamy style. There is this black plastic section here. So I mean, we're not talking high-end Montblancs at all in this case. But it is a very, very, yeah, they are designed to hold the cap in place. That is a very elegant looking modern type pen. Well, when I say modern, I actually mean vintage. I mean, it is a vintage pen. Unscrew this. Converter. Standard International. This is an old converter. I know that Yesteryear's fountain pen said they were going to include a generic vintage converter, so I'm guessing it takes Standard International cartridges, which is why they sent me these two cartridges in here. So it's nice to actually have an old style converter as well, and it clearly looks quite old. It's not some Chinese thing that just happened to be lying around that they put in there. So very, very nice pen, very attractive, and that will certainly go along well with my recent pen that I showed you, the Lamy 2000 stainless steel. Very, very contemporary looking pen, very nice. And I shall pop him all the way back in there now. What else is in here? Monty Bojangles. This looks like some sort of food. I'm intrigued. Normally I wouldn't bother going through this, but quite honestly, I want to know what this is, and I'm sure you do too, because Yesteryear's fountain pens do include some interesting little gifts in their boxes. Right, okay. Right, okay, your guess is as good as mine at this stage. I have absolutely no idea what this is. I'll try and read it off the camera. For the giddily curious... Oh, it's a pistachio something? Allergy advice contains barley, milk, egg, nuts, soya and wheat. So, some sort of thing to eat which is pistachio flavoured, I'm guessing. There you go. And we also have... What else did we get? A postcard with... oh, it's an old postcard. Well, modernish. It's all in German. Anyway, there we go. So, yep, pop that there, and little gift. Little gift. I have no idea what they've included. Yesteryear's fountain pens. Evelyn, the lady who runs it, very, very nice. I would advise you to check out their listings because they do have some good stuff on there. Try not to make too much of a mess. And I've got absolutely no idea what this is. I thought this was the pen, but no, what is this? Okay. Nice box. Ooh, blimey. She's sent another pen. Wow. That is a very nice metal pen. Top cap. Wow. That is lovely. And I have absolutely no idea. Lovis, Frankfurt. I don't know whether this is the actual pen. It's got a medium nib, I can tell you that much. No obvious branding anywhere on the pen. There's one for a bit of research for me. And wow, yeah, got an extra pen. Blimey, with a converter. I don't know anything about this, but all I can say is that it's got a plastic section. No, that's a metal section. Metal section, which is black lacquered. Nice size. It's good weight. Very, very nice weight. Post nice and deeply. That's actually really comfortable posted. Wow, that is a good looking pen, which I know absolutely nothing about. So thank you very much, Yesteryear's fountain pens. Very, very impressed with that. So yes, excellent. Thank you. I don't think there's anything else. No, can't take out that box. That's that. Don't forget the nib. So I can pop this one to one side and just take a sip of tea. And this next one, this next box, is quite big, but it does not hold a big pen. I know that much. It's very, very well wrapped. Oh, it's got foam shrimps in it. I shall have to be very, very careful because these things will end up everywhere. Foam shrimps. Yeah. They're a joy. I worked on a site many years ago and they actually tried to ban using them on site because what happened was people were unpacking them, unpacking items full of foam shrimps. You know, these little polystyrene things. And they were basically had to ask everyone on site to bag them up if they unpacked anything that contained them, because people were dumping them loose into the big wheelie bins, and the bin lorry was coming along and tipping them over the top of the cab into the back. And on a windy day, suddenly you've got about 5 tons of these foam shrimps blowing across site. So yeah, people weren't happy. Right, okay. Right, now I'm going to have to get this out without tipping shrimps everywhere like I am doing already. And oh my god, the box inside is bigger than I expected. I thought this was just really good packing. Just bear with me, this is going to be messy. Ah, no. Oh, damn it. Everywhere. Right, okay, let's... shrimps. If you ever order anything from Pen BBS, you'll know what a massive pain bloody foam shrimps are. Because Benny seems to chuck loads of them in with his boxes. Right. Okay. So I have got plenty of pens to ink up now. Platinum, Japanese. Now, I know one of my viewers, I can't remember who it was, sorry, but you have commented, why no Japanese pens? If you noticed, I have done one or two. I mean, I've done the Platinum Pre-Fount and the Namiki Vanishing Point recently. This is a different one. This one really just sprung out to me because it was such a... I mean, what's happening is people are trying to thin their pen collections. And sometimes, you know, it's a pen that lots and lots of people have, and you know you're never going to sell it because there's too many of them out there. And this is kind of one of those. So what is it? Well, it's the very popular Platinum 3776. Now this is the black diamond finish, which is basically a very dark black translucent resin, and it's a very classy looking pen. It's nice to see that we've still got the original clip there. Nice big nib. Very nice pen. Now, some people have said that this pen is a little bit small, but to be absolutely honest, no, it's bordering on the small size, but if your hands were absolutely massive, then yeah, it's a tiny pen. It's got the nice cap liner and everything in there. Just unscrew that. Nice converter, good quality converter in there. So this is a very nice pen, but I suppose the biggest thing with these pens is the writing quality from these nibs, and it is a lovely looking big nib, decent sized nib, nice quality fountain pen, posts really nicely. So there we go. I have got plenty of things to play with and enjoy and love and cherish for many years with these, because these are really lovely fountain pens. So there we go. Lots of things to play with and lots of things to review in the future. So thank you very much for watching. I shall see you next time. Bye.